Good evening. This is going to be a little different, as this is going to be a more of what's to come, rather than an update of what I've watched. Because technically, I've only watched 2 since the last video, which means I'm up to 13, but it's the 16th, so I'm falling behind again. I did, however, watch one movie which I will let you know about because I couldn't make it fit, and that's the new film Captain Phillips. I thought it was more an action thriller than anything that was more like in the horror vein. It didn't really give off a sense of fear or dread. Yes, there are pirates and they're taking over the ship, but there wasn't really the film didn't really give a sense of fear. You see people being scared and you see them worrying and not being obviously in a good situation, but it didn't give you that feeling. Not like a horror movie or a true gut-wrenching thriller might. This was more action. It was I would make it more akin to a Die Hard than a Friday the 13th, if you will. So that gets added to the list of movies I see this month, but not counting towards my 31 days of horror. Unfortunately, I was hoping that maybe it might, but truth be told, I was going to see Prisoners, which may have fit better, but I arrived a little late, so I went with Captain Phillips. It's not a bad movie, though. It's okay. A lot of people are going on about Tom Hanks and thinking he did a really great job, and I will admit, at the end, when he is in shock, that's probably the best portrayal of a person in shock I've ever seen on film. But for the rest of the movie, he's not really doing much. He doesn't say a lot in certain portions of the film, and when he is talking in other portions, he's just his normal I'm confident Captain Phillips. So yes, it's good acting, but I wouldn't say it is worthy of really mentioning. The lead pirate, however, that is some fantastic acting. There are so many emotions and thoughts and such being portrayed by him via his actions, his words, his mannerisms, his facial expressions, his lack of words sometimes, just the way he comports himself, that he is the true acting star of the film. But I guess because he was the pirate, nobody seems to want to, and because nobody knows who he is, he's not the star. People don't really want to, give him the attention that he truly deserves, because he, in my humble opinion, would be the star of the film. But that's not what this video is about. No, this is an update of what's to come. After watching the 2 films at the end of my last update in the Asian vein of horror, I've decided to sort of go on an Asian kick. So a lot of the DVDs and movies I will be watching right now will be of Asian origins. So be prepared for some more Asian horror updates. And I will have hopefully an update sometime on the weekend, just so that I have a couple more added to the list to show you. But tomorrow, or today, or yesterday, depending on when you really watch this, it could be a year later, I don't know. But the Thursday, the 17th of October, marks the opening night of the Toronto After Dark Film Festival 2013, which every year I've done this has helped me immensely reach that 31 movie quota. and often has me go overboard. But that's usually because I've watched at least one movie a day. So I should be up to 16 now. I'm usually up to 20. And then whatever I see after that kicks in, and then there's a week after that, so I usually add some more titles. But yeah, it's not all horror, but there is definitely quite a lot, being that it's in October, being that it's close to Halloween, being that it is the After Dark Film Festival. They like to throw out the thrills and the chills, so there's going to be some bizarre, there's going to be some sci-fi, but for the most part there's going to be a lot of horrific elements involved in these films. So I would say a good 90% of the features will be of qualifying nature, and then there's a bunch of shorts to watch, but they don't count towards my 31 days of horror. Otherwise I just need to go to the film festival and I'd be done, because there's so many short films. Yes, that will be coming up. Now, because I'm going to be at the film festival, that's a lot of movie watching, and I will be out and about. I will not be at home. I will not be able to do as many regular updates, but I will continue to do updates. I have booked off a few days, so hopefully during those days off I will be able to get more videos uploaded, including the regular ones, the comic corners and the vlogs and such. I have a couple of pickup vids to throw in there as well, and then yeah, I will include some Toronto After Dark specific 31 Days of Horror episodes, which will just be about the Toronto After Dark movies. And then I will also obviously do the regular editions of the movies I'm watching outside of the festival. So keep watching and stay scary. And don't forget to post your participation down below in the doobly-doo, because I want to know how you're doing. Are you keeping up to date? Are you up to 16 movies already? Have you passed 16 movies? Are you making me look bad? I hope you're not making me look bad. You're not making me look bad, are you? I know where you live. Okay, I don't, but if I did, I wouldn't come over anyways, because I got movies to watch. Anyways, good night. Sweet dreams.